And welcome back to the Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. We have no time for an intro. Last time we, okay, I'm doing an intro. Last time we, continued to the Wind Temple, and this time we are now in a boss rush thing. A mini boss rush. I made that joke elsewhere. Kirby. I don't know if I actually went with that joke or not. Can't remember. Spoilers if that episode hasn't come out yet. Oh, something else I forgot to show off. You can actually use the hook shot on these guys to stun them. Get some free hits in that way. And also when its head is trying to escape, you can actually grapple its head. So you can just bring it back to you to make it a little easier. Ow. I'm not doing so well. That killer? Good. I only have one heart left. That's not good. I have the iron boots equipped. No wonder I can't move. Take those off. Yeah, I pushed the wrong button. That happens a lot. Oh. That guy ran fast. Or disappearing fast. He can't run. He doesn't have legs. And he probably has legs. We just can't see him. Thinking of the question with Salphos, what are they? Like what were they, I mean, before they became Salphos? Like, what would a Salphos look like, not as bones? That's basically what I'm trying to ask. It's kind of a weird thought, actually. Like what? Like dry bones in Mario? We don't know what dry bones looks like, but what is, but like, we don't get that with Salphos. Like, we don't know what a real Salphos looks like. So these guys are annoying, but we do have to take them all out, just to make our lives easier. Get off. Wow, these guys are determined. Persistent little dudes. Okay, so we can do a thing. Order of operations. Shoutouts to math. Okay, that was a bad joke. I'm not even gonna pretend like that was a good joke. So the room is still locked up, so we need to keep moving through here. See if we cannot find why we cannot proceed. So one thing you can do is if you equip the iron boots and lock onto one of these statue heads, you can actually pull it down like we've seen before. Voila. And this is where the last couple enemies here are. I don't think all of them contain enemies. Yeah, that one had rubies, so that was a waste. And here's a question. How the heck did I get up to that guy? Let's just do this. Wow, that was a good shot. Headshot. Headshots do not actually do more damage, so you don't have to worry about precision. 1 ruby. And apparently that wasn't the last enemy here. I honestly don't know where he is. Probably one of these pots, jars, whatever you want to call them. Just keep climbing up. And hopefully be able to see. Okay, it was all the way up here. That's why I didn't see it. Okay, so just do this. Attach that. And the question is, how do I actually get over there? Easy solution. That was super close. What to talk about in this episode? I seem to ask that question a lot. Yeah, this chest is pretty optional. I'm pretty sure the switch activates the door, so yeah. Oh yeah, and if you can roll out of that, you don't take damage. But sometimes it can be kind of picky, like specifically in Ocarina. Oh, that's the treasure chart I was thinking of, but I thought it was more hidden than that. But it's okay. It's okay. Okay, we need Bakar now. And just go through this door. Where we have a lot of enemies. So put the little fella down and just spin attack the heck out of these guys. Spinning for days. Okay, that was actually pretty easy. This guy's gonna be I paused intentionally, that wasn't just me slipping up. I did want to pause to buy me time to, because I didn't really want to be fumbling with a touchscreen and trying to fight those guys at the same time. So, we're almost to the boss, but we have the longest puzzle in the game. Not the hardest puzzle, it's really easy, but the longest puzzle. Which is why I despise this temple. The wind is actually pretty deceptive here. It's not actually as strong as it looks. Actually, they're separated. It looks like the deals connect, but they don't. That was descriptive. So how do we get over there? Simple answer. Don't use the Deku Leaf. That is rule number 1. Trust me, it doesn't end well. There's a floor master. There are no wall masters in this game, which is kind of a bummer. Plant a tree. And... well, that actually did more than I thought it would. I thought you would have to hook shot through all the wind, and that's why you couldn't use Deku Leaf, but it's actually just a matter of the room being too tall. Never mind. Proceed as normal. I got this guy super fast, hopefully. Hook shot makes these guys a joke, but it's actually faster to use an arrow, but you don't have ammo, so hook shot it is. Oh, I keep forgetting about all the games this holiday season. I keep forgetting Triforce Heroes is a thing. I like Four Swords. I'm not sure about Triforce Heroes. It looks fun, but will it have enough depth to make it replayable? That's my big concern. What else? Star Fox? I always said I'm not a big Star Fox fan, so... Zero looks good. It just doesn't look like as good as everyone is making it out to be, if that makes any sense. Like, it doesn't look... I mean, Star Fox fans haven't had a game in, you know, years, so I don't blame them for being excited about it. But at the same time, it still just looks kinda, eh. I mean, I'm sure it'll be fun. I like this, can't talk. I like 64 a lot. I even like Assault. I've always said this, but yeah, I will defend Assault. Even Command to some extent, even though I really wish they would add in button mapping. Like, just have the touchscreen stuff for the tactical stuff. Don't even bother with that nonsense for flying. But hey, this is a DS. We gotta use the features of the system, even at the expense of actual gameplay. Yeah, Command's good. I just wish it had an actual ending and, you know, didn't destroy the franchise's plot. Because, like, the air quotes canon ending in Command is, like, it's absolutely terrible, if you ask me, at least. Because it's the ending you get by default is basically, like, super depressing and unsatisfying. So I don't like Command's default ending, so whenever I play Command, I always go for the alt ending. If I eventually LP that game, which I probably won't because it's like not my favorite and I'd have to rebuy it on the virtual console because DS capture, I would go for like the third ending or the fourth ending. One of those. Either one of those is pretty good. Both actually kind of lead to the same place, which I like, just sort of alternate telling of it. So, it doesn't look like the wind should reach you there, but it does. But pick up a car, iron boots on. If you throw him into the wind gust, he'll just come right back at you, so don't do that. Oh, cartoons or video games, why is it back at you? Made me think of Kirby. Just the big rumor of the day is that Castlevania is getting a cartoon, and I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about anything Castlevania past like 2010, to be honest. Okay, Lords of Shadow. I hear Lords of Shadow is a good game, I just don't like the look of it. I don't like how it plays. It just seems kind of generic and kind of God of War. I've never played God of War either, if that tells you anything. That was me hitting my DS, if you couldn't tell. And just video game cartoons haven't been that successful, and it's like you could contrast video games versus anime. That's an argument in itself. What counts as a cartoon, what counts as an anime, but there's a fairy in one of these jars. That is something good to know if you have more than 3 hearts and you actually need a health refill. Lots of rupees. The game will start throwing rupees at you at this point because you do need rupees. And same with Medley, you want to get a picture of Makar at this point before moving on. So, if you've played Super Smash Bros., you might recognize the music, but the music will be really quiet. And unfortunately, they took out the best part of the music. They remixed the music and it sounds bleh now. Because, what's this guy's name? I don't know, but his boss song is in Brawl, and it's one of my favorite songs in the game. But they made the flute part so quiet in this version that I find it really dumb that they made the flute part so soft in the Wind Waker HD remix. This is actually the second biggest boss in the Zelda series. The first being the Stone Tower guy in Majora's Mask. I don't know his name, but I think that's the biggest. Twin Rova, I think. The Twin Rova is Komen Kotake. I don't know what that guy is in the other game, but also Morpheal in Twilight Princess. I think Morpheal is Twilight. Is Morpheal Twilight Princess or Ocarina? Morpheal is Ocarina. Well, anyway, the big Ely thing in Twilight Princess is also considered one of the biggest bosses. No, it wasn't the flute that was quieter, it was like the percussion that was quieter, I think. But anyway, I think the music is different, and I do know it is worse, in my opinion. Yeah, there's also a drive to the rhythm of the song, and I don't know, it's just kind of generic. Not that anything in the soundtrack is generic, to be honest, but I just don't like the new version. But long story short, I'm getting kind of comboed because I'm not paying enough attention here. These guys drop hearts, keep that in mind. I'm just killing them to keep them out of the way. You have to hookshot the tongue and then hit it. No problem. And yeah, it's good to fight these guys if you need hearts, which I do because this is a 3-heart run. They even fly too. Anyway, like history of cartoons. You have like Super Mario Super Show, which is okay if you're like 5. Okay, that's a serious generalization, but I mean, if you're a kid, I think it is actually a decent cartoon. But if you're like, yeah, older than the age of like 15, it won't impress. And that's that dude. Man, I wish I could remember his name. Let's see, Zelda cartoon. Well, excuse me, princess. I think I can leave it at that, can't I? Sonic Boom, which I actually hear is pretty solid on the whole. The game is trash, but the cartoon itself is actually pretty solid from what I hear, which is good for them. Sonic Boom Fire and Ice is this year. I keep forgetting Sonic Boom's getting another game because I don't know, it just keeps slipping my mind. But Fire and Ice, again, I think I made this joke with someone in real life the other day, but it sounds like something out of Game. It just reminds me of Game of Thrones, Song of Fire and Ice. I think that's the first book. I don't know because I don't follow Game of Thrones. Anyway, I'm going to let the song play because I like it. And we have done it, or aka they have done it. We now have the fully upgraded Master Sword. It's all glowy and the gem is all back to normal. So like back 5 episodes ago when I joked about how shrimpy the crossguard was, that yeah, that actually was a thing. Oh, good for him. Pat on the back. Not sure what counts as his back because he's... never mind. And one interesting thing is Medley and Makara stay behind to keep playing. So if you miss the photo of either of them for the pictograph quest, you can actually go back there. Which, assuming I want to get 100% at some point, I could actually go do that because of heart containers. Oh, great metaphor, dude. So basically, stuff is happening. Well, nothing's happening. Is a problem. Doesn't it make you a little happy? Sourpuss. I don't even know where that face comes from. So, the Forsaken Fortress is empty. That's good if we want to get the heart container again. And there's a piece of heart there too. Forgot to mention that. Holy cow, we have a lot of time. That didn't take very long. You can hear that I was plugged in the gamepad. So, we have a new quest. Or do we? What are we supposed to do now? Guy didn't tell us. Like, I'm trying to figure out if a quest trigger happened or not. Okay, this is it. So, 8 pieces of Triforce, not 7. I miscounted. Shame on me. So we're gonna do that thing I mentioned a couple episodes ago. Like 5 again. Look at the warp. Warping away. What other cartoons? Oh yeah, there's this Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog and the other Sonic the Hedgehog. I've only seen a little clip of the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and it's basically a meme. It wasn't like an actual serious clip of the episode, but just a meme from one episode. Don't really want to go into the details of that. That's basically the whole point of it being a meme, is it could be construed as something really, really bad. Sonic Underground I've never seen either. It was on Netflix, but I think it got pulled before I actually watched it. If it's still on Netflix, let me know. Oh yeah, this is what I was saying about shortcut. If you have the hook shot, yeah, you don't need to do the whole flying over here. It took me forever to figure that out. Shame on me again. Let's see, what other cartoons are there of video games? Captain N, I've never seen. Yeah, I don't watch cartoons very much. Like, I hear there are a lot of really good cartoons out there now, but I haven't seen many. Like, I hear Legend of Korra is really good. I hear Avatar The Last Airbender is really good. Gravity Falls, Steven Universe, blah blah blah. But, I haven't been watching much of anything lately, in terms of, like, television. Savage Labyrinth is 50 floors of battles. You can actually cheese it, as they say in the fighting game community. you can't actually skip floors, is what I mean, using a little exploit. Maybe I'll exploit it, maybe I won't, I don't know. It depends on if I have the skills for it. Okay, so why did I wait till after the 2 main dungeons? Basically, I forgot something. You need the mirror shield, actually. I remember that after finishing that one episode, I remembered you need the mirror shield to complete it all. And I also remember that the reward at the very, very bottom is actually changed because the Triforce piece, spoilers, is I think on floor 30? But there's a piece of heart on floor 50, as I've already explained, but it is actually a different item in this game, so I will actually be getting this item. It's completely useless at this point in the game because you have no need for it, but it's actually, I just want it for completionist purposes. Counter. And also, actually going in with the upgrade Master Sword isn't a bad idea, because, well, I don't know if it technically is that much stronger, like damage number-wise, but it makes me feel better having the Master Sword. And just, like, owning everybody with it. And my voice is really stuffy because it's like a high pollen day, so I apologize. I should mention that sooner. I have allergies, so my voice sounds super nasally, that's why. Kill you, and you. And you. See why people don't like the Savage Labyrinth? Because it's just kind of the same thing. Rinse and repeat. There are halfway floors type game. Hello? Oh, there you are. Kept you waiting, huh? What is it, 4 days left? Wow. Kinda weird, actually, because the game was... I'm making a Mogu joke, kept you waiting, huh? But, it was announced at PAX, like 20... What's it, like, PAX 2013? And then Phantom Pain was announced, like, the VGAs. That's a long time, but actually pretty short for a Kojima game in terms of development cycle. Again, I'm hearing crazy rumors. I will not go into the crazy rumors in this video in case... Actually, it'll be November when this video goes up, so... I think I will jokingly talk about that. Supposedly the big rumor is that, like, Big Boss isn't actually Big Boss, but someone's just, like, had surgery to look like him, or something crazy like that, and it's just someone impersonating his legacy or something. I'm not sure if I believe these rumors, to be honest. They sound kind of hokey, but if they are true, well, this video is coming out in November, so I apologize. I think I did preface it with enough of a warning, to be honest. And this is tedious anyway, so you probably stop watching at this point anyway. All I care about the game is the gameplay at this point, because frankly, Metal Gear Solids do actually play pretty well. They just have awful padding with storylines. This game doesn't have enough padding, apparently, where the storyline feels like it's like not even developed half as much as it should be. Like 5-minute cutscenes. So it's like, how can you do a Metal Gear with 5-minute cutscenes? Here's the trick. I want to demonstrate on one without flames. Don't mind me. I will not be using this. I want to do this the legit way. But basically, imagine there's fire around that. If you hookshot the torch, you can actually be knocked by the flame backwards down the hole. So that is a way to speed through the latter floors of this place. Only some. Not all, only some. Oh yeah, by the way, this place doesn't really give you item refills, so use items wisely. I have 99 arrows and 99 bombs, so I should be good. I only have 3 hearts, and that's the scary part. I don't even know if they give you hearts, but I have 3 fairies, so I should be good. I have also the soup, which is like really old soup. Old and gross. What else? Yeah, final launch trailer was a couple days ago, and it's like everyone is all getting all choked up about the series Metal Gear Solid's finally ending, and I'm not buying it. I mean, there's all these crazy Kojima rumors, and I don't believe any. I don't believe like half of them. Like, I don't think it's like as serious as I mean, what am I saying? What I'm saying is I wouldn't put it past them to just be doing this perfectly for publicity. I meant perfectly. I meant perfectly honestly. To be completely perfectly honest, wouldn't put it past them to be doing this out of publicity. That's what I meant to say. I don't even know what floor we're on anymore. I could look it up, but yeah. So I could use the trick here to skip fighting these guys, but these guys are chumps. When you have to face like 3 dark nuts, maybe it'd be a little more tempting to not, you know, be a man and fight all these. I'm kidding about the be a man part. Now didn't these take like 3 hits originally? If they spawn the little guys, you have to kill them too, so don't let them. That is annoying when that happens. Just don't let it happen. I forgot how easy it is to kill Deku Bobbers with the hook shot, so do that. It's faster with the boomerang, but then again, the boomerang takes out the other guys in 2 hits too, so I just don't feel like switching. Yep, I saw a picture of Dr. Loeb from Big Brain Academy in Super Mario Maker, and that is the weirdest thing I've seen in a long time. Oh, I don't even know how that's gonna work gameplay-wise. It looks fun. I'm not probably gonna get it at launch just because I'll be starting school the week after, so I'm not gonna have any time to play it. I mean, like very minimal time, because well, calculus kind of needs a lot of attention. Yes, I'm calculus because I want to be a programmer someday. So I like games a lot, as you can obviously tell. So I want to try to do something game related as a career, whether it be let's playing or making games. Like, and the indie scene is huge right now, so it's like chance of being hired for like an indie or even the main developer isn't that bad, really. So yeah, future talk. And if I just end up let's playing games for the rest of my life, then so be it. Ow, my neck just kind of cracked, but you didn't need that. These guys I'm kind of concentrating because that the counter. The counter can be a little touchy with these guys. Actually, you can hookshot these guys, can't you? Yeah, hookshot. Don't bother doing it like in the other place. Just hookshot. Work on the little spiky dudes. Oh, you don't have to actually kill them. Well, you learn something new every day. And I'm down 1 heart. On like floor 15, that's not good. No, actually, probably this might be floor 20, because this is like a rest floor. You get a few heart refills. And yeah, they are shelling out rubies at you. And there is a legit reason why, which we'll be getting into. I mentioned the Triforce charts. Well, it has to do with that. This is when you start cheesing it and you just skip floors. Because there are pretty much torches on every floor. So you can very easily cheese the rest of this place. But on a 3 heart run, that is not a good idea because you take damage from the flames. So I'm gonna have to actually fight these guys the right way, so to speak. Should have stopped at the last. We'll stop at this floor. This is a good stopping place. We aren't even at floor 30, just saying. I would have liked to have gotten to floor 30, but I don't want it to be a super long video. So yeah, those guys go down so much faster now. Okay, so next time on The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, we will continue through the Savage Labyrinth.